What are your thoughts when you see a black woman shot? Nothing but white cops arrive, and there's no remorse in the room at all. You don't feel no sense of remorse in the room at all.
That's America.
This is a woman, 36-year-old woman.
That's America.
Wow.
And it's been happening. This ain't nothing new.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real.
Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Let's get serious for a second.
Sure.
Let's get serious. There's a situation in which two white cops enter a house in Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, and a young lady by the name of Sonya Massey calls the police.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing she says when they answer the door is like, don't kill me, don't hurt me. And they're like, why would we do that? And a few minutes later,
they killed her.
She is gone, shot in the face.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, you're going to hear this story when they say boiling hot water was used as a weapon. And
against who?
Against one of the cops. He said, put the boiling pot of hot water down or I'll shoot you in the fucking face, is what he says.
And he shot it. He did what he said.
And she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when he repeated it. She grabbed oven mitts and got on the ground. And once he pulled the gun out, because after he repeated it, he pulled his gun out. And she got oven mitts and she went down to the ground and put the boiling hot pot of water.
Yes.
Put it down.
Yeah.
Shot in the face. Repeated it. Put the pot down while she shot in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And the partner said,
sounded pretty inhuman, didn't it?
I mean, as inhuman as it gets.
Question is, was it a human?
Oof.
And when I say was it a human, are we really, the police officers that we put out into the street, are they properly vetted? No. Or are they just accepting anyone? What are those psych evals looking like?
What are those?
Because I don't think the psych evals are good enough. You can't have a scared person with a gun in the field. You can't have an egomaniac in the gun with a field in the field. You can't have someone who's bigoted or biased in the.
No. Yeah.
What it sounds like is that person played a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of Grand Theft Auto as a child, and now he has a gun. And the only thing he's worried about are the commands he's ordering the character to do.
What are your thoughts?
I'd like to know what that cop does in his spare time.
That is very interesting.
I wonder if he's a gamer.
That's very interesting. He did have a Viking tattoo, which they say was affiliated to some white supremacist. So we know his thoughts. But what are your thoughts when you see a black woman shot? Nothing but white cops arrive, and there's no remorse in the room at all. You don't feel no sense of remorse in the room at all.
That's America.
This is a woman, 36-year-old woman.
That's America.
Wow.
And it's been happening. This ain't nothing new.
Keep seeing it over and over.
And guess what? People just want to know what's happening on Love and Hip Hop next. You know what?
Yeah, that's as quickly as we move on.
It's been staged as entertainment, so no one has to feel guilty about not feeling anything at all. What they saw happen in that woman, they see happen on video games every day, intentionally.
That's true.
Extra points for hitting it with a pot of hot water.
That's true. Do you feel like things like this divide America even more? I mean, we're in an election year, and it's like...
Are we divided? Because I don't think we're divided at all.
Okay, yeah. Give me your thoughts.
I think we're working together, just like they want us to. I think everybody's doing exactly what they want them to. Because the truth is, if this country was awake and we were paying attention, yeah, we'd be asking why that cyber attack actually happened and who did it.
That's real.
Or why South Korea is interested in joining forces with the British and becoming a part of. Like, is nobody not paying attention that everybody hates America?
Yes.
And they're all teaming up against us? That our dollar is being dropped out of more countries?
No, that's real.
That what I could buy for $80 2 years ago is now costing me $156 to $175. That I can go to a gas station, get a bottle of wine, a bag of ice, and a pack of Lucky Strikes, and it costs $24. Bag of ice, a pack of smokes, and a bottle of wine that costs less than $11. I put the 20 down. I thought it was going to be enough. I had to go back for 5, for 3 items.
Yeah.
It's about to get real. The question is, why is our country so comfortable with us not being prepared? Like every other country, when they know shit is getting thick, they prepared. Y'all remember watching Ukraine when the war first started? Those motherfuckers.
They was ready.
We should be doing that now here. Why aren't we?
Wishful thinking?
Wishful thinking, or just because they want to make sure we get handled up real fast so there's no great resistance for what the next plan is. Trust me, if you want to move a bunch of people around fast, the best thing to do is make them docile and complacent. Then you ain't got to do a whole lot. It's like going in to rob a house and you see a big dog there and then you throw the steak out and the dog is your best friend and now you can steal whatever you want. You rubbing his belly, everything good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what that Sammy, that girl did to Sammy.
Oh, man.
You know, we got to stop. Actually, we're going to stop. Whether we want to or not. I don't want to start any chaos, but I know what's about to happen next. I've been preparing for it for the past 6 years. And a lot of it I've done out in the open. You know, people see me come and go, but they don't know where I come and where I go.
Yeah.
What I do know is when I read the Bible, it does not lie to me. It says in the last days, leave the cities, go back out to the rural lands in the country, learn how to make your own food, because if you're attached to this system, they're going to own you. Mm-hmm. What's this country going to do when money doesn't work anymore? Because money is almost over. Then that means there has to be another system of barter and trade. Mm-hmm. Chips are coming. Microchips are coming.
Mm-hmm. What do you think is, like, when you say that's coming, what do you feel is coming for this country in the next 50 to 100 years?
I feel like this country is going to find out it was never a country at all. It was always a plan for another plan. We're fighting for position here now. We ain't fighting for wealth. We're not fighting for freedom. We're fighting for position. Where are we going to fall in the caste system? Because right now, if we fall into the New World Order like they've been hinting at, and it's looking like that's about to happen, the importance of countries in that scale will be based on their relevance and value to the world. What is America relevant for other than entertainment in the world at all? Man. Not technology. We're not leading in technology, not in agriculture. We got too many issues with our food. Now, where are we winning other than entertainment? Think about that.
I guess freedoms, maybe? Yeah. Freedoms?
But are they freedoms?
Are they freedoms?
Because y'all just sat here and watched me get arrested in the middle of us making history for some shit that I didn't even do.
Right.
And yet I'm on bond. But you know what, though? I'm a trained gunswoman. Best way to take my guns away from me is to do what? Put me on bond. And as long as I'm on bond, I can't legally defend myself as I should be able to as an American citizen, as per my Second Amendment right. Just like I should be able to, I want to say, as per my First Amendment right. Like, we the people, who the fuck is the people?